The obvious question was, what happens if lines are drawn to connect the crosses? Well, that question is immediately rewarded as a line from this cross to this traces out a word from the intersected text. That word is Zion. So the right questions are being asked. What next? Drawing a line to the other cross doesn't produce a significant result. Yet the clear message from the first line is that the crosses are significant. What about the small triangular design in the upper left-hand corner? The upper face of this little triangle lines up with the cross on line 4, the lower face with the bottom of the first line. The connection of these two crosses produces this line. Inspired by a design which was said to have been inscribed on a stone found 2 miles from Rennes Chateau, Lincoln played with the idea of a similar design being present in the parchment. There is no cross or mark to indicate the necessary line, but Lincoln was convinced that the creator of this parchment was playing a subtle game. He noticed that this A is oddly detached, the only isolated letter in the text, and that the exact midpoint of this line falls in that gap. The choice of this point is confirmed when a circle centered here not only naturally passes through these points on the triangle, but also passes through the cross in line 7. Choosing that point to create this line was further confirmed as correct when it's seen that the point created here is exactly equidistant from the first two crosses. The circle is indicated. And now the little design in the corner makes sense. The circle creates 2 more points of intersection, which when joined, produce this. In 1971, when Henry Lincoln found this hidden pentacle, the story of Rennes Chateau was still rooted in the mystery of a buried treasure.
The parchments conceal the key word Zion. They bear also the initials PS. This must refer not to Jerusalem, but to the Priory of Sion, which calls itself also the Ordre de la Rose Croix Veritas, the Order of the True Rose Cross. And Saunier's imagery in his church repeats again and again the rose on the cross, the emblem of the Rosicrucians, who burst upon the world in the 17th century in the Rosicrucian manifestos written by Valentin Andrea, Grand Master of the Priory. The rose cross, which seems to echo the rose-red cross emblem of the Templars, birthmark of the Merovingians.